Alrighty. So, today, no goal in mind. We're just going to see how high we can climb. That's the goal. Am I lofty enough to throw out a number of what the goal is specifically? Top 100. Let's say top 100. Let's get into it. Starting with a half glass of water, as I do, because I drink half of it while I'm setting up the stream. Expert planning. So am I booting up Quasar Rogue? Been hearing that a lot of people are playing this. I'm not saying that I popularized it and then I'm like, I have huge sway in the community and people listen to me like no other, but you know, people are saying it. People are saying it, and by those people, I mean me. Oh, wait. Before we get into it, deck tracker. Bang. What a beautiful deck tracker. Got it in just in time. A Warlock in my wild format.
Watch your
Quick pick is great. Mimic Pod, get out of my face. Double Mimic Pod. And that looks like a swindle, which could help me find the Trickster.
I see you've brought guests.
So it's a big health total enjoyer. Tick-tock Warlock. Into the Knick-Knack Shack. Okay. So we have multiple draws to find our slithery friend. Let's see if we can pull together. Him and their noggin. Now the question is, can they find what they want in time? I also have Gear Shift. Potentially next turn. I probably will play Gear Shift at the expense of my coin. Because I do desperately need to find the Trickster. Okay, a little tap for the opponent, and then we'll stare at each other. Can I poke them? No, it's not like a pet where I can poke them. Can I poke this? I can. Kind of regret poking it, if I had to be completely honest with you. Mimic Pod. Let's touch their face. Okay, we've touched their face. And we are going to Gear Shift into another Quasar and a Swindle, and that is perfect, I do believe. So we can prep out the Swindle, hopefully hit the Trickster. We cannot hit the Trickster. Okay, we're trash at this game. Knick-Knack Shack. Call it a day. Okay, so we've churned through a lot of our deck already. We have both Quasars. And we're just going to continue to stare at our opponent. Deafen. Okay. I'm not super inspired by Deafen, but I am going to click this. Ooh, that is what we are talking about. Next turn, for sure, we're going to try to dunk on my opponent. All right. Everybody remain calm. I believe we win next turn through our skilled and talented gameplay. And really, that's what Wild is at this point, is who can cheeseball who faster. And I believe I have won the cheeseball off, if you will. So if they play Cult Neophyte, or hopefully they play Razor Scale, honestly. Actually, no, Razor Scale stops me next turn, which would be bad. Yes. So don't do that. And don't... Actually, if you Razor Scale next turn... No, I still can't do it because Trickster into Quasar is turned off. Oh, talk about a rock and a hard place of all these made-up cards that they could potentially have. Word. Word. Hear that. I hear that. Alright.
Let's muddy the water.
We're gonna muddy the waters. Did I draw the other one? Classic. Classic, and that's how it's done. I mean, you know.
Muddy the water.
Now if I draw Quasar... Okay, the game's over. Well played, opponent. I hope you had as much fun as I did. Ooh, that's disgusting. Okay, well. Yep. We are going to witness...
Magic.
I mean, that's just disgusting. Draw a card, smack them in their head. Okay, now we have to wait for animations. Please hold.
How enigmatic. How enigmatic. How enigmatic.
Okay. Alright. Yep, I hear that. It's a shiv. Hit him with it. And a mimic pod will find me a couple more shivs. Sure. Some bloods, yep. Swindle, sure. Will that do it? I think that'll do it. Garrote, just in case it won't do it. Alright, yeah, I think we got the job done. We have successfully cheeseballed the opponent. We both looked at each other, and we both did nothing about it. And I walk away with a big dub. Huge. Absolutely massive. Top 100, if games keep going like that, top 100 is in sights. Now, is it cocky to start calling for top 100? Sure. I can admit that.
Valera versus Scabs.
Is this a mirror match?
My battles the way I like my food.
This might very well be a mirror match.
Back.
Cultist map will help me find my combo pieces, because I am playing a combo deck. This just in. Probably going to save Cultist map for turn 2 to ensure that I can get the most value out of Cultist map. Could you also just rip it on 1 and the coin can maybe clean some stuff up? So if I get Gone Fishing, that's about it. The rest of my cards cost 2 mana. I'm actually going to pump the brakes. Let's do a little bit of deck thinning. Call it a day. Because thinning is... That's right, it's winning. Ooh, they're playing Fan of Knives in their build. I dig it, I dig it. So let's prep out the Cultist map. Disgusting. I mean, yeah, that's just the nastiest I could ever see. Alright. And I could click it this turn. There's no reason though, right? Alright, so turn 4 win if my opponent doesn't also win. So they are hoping to find their own Knick-Knack Shack next turn. And if they find it, we can cry. A coin, okay. Counterfeit coin in their build as well. Into the Swindle. Alright. Heard you loud and clear. I'm going to keep this. I'd rather have this in my deck. It's a better hit off of the Knick-Knack Shack. And if this, like, disaster hits Trickster or Quasar, I'm just, like, super not winning. So, let's see if my opponent... I mean, they obviously don't have the combo because it's turn 4 and they don't have Knick-Knack Shack or a Quick Pick equipped. So, it looks like I am going to walk away with a bit of a dub situation. And we're off. Looks like I hit a Deafen, which is fine, because I can just click it again. Let's actually draw something I can use. Mimic Pod, I was just talking about you, my goat. Okay, a Trickster. Nice to have that on the board. And I'm feeling pretty good at this point. Yeah, I'm thinking I may
Arcane
walk
magic.
away with a dub.
How
Yeah,
enigmatic.
I'm thinking this game's probably over. Yeah, we'll get one of these, sure, one of those. Swindle sounds perfect. Another trickster? Okay, okay. Let's get this back in my deck. Alright, looks like my opponent is well acquainted with the deck, so they agree that I won and that their goose was in fact cooked. It was cooked. Alright, 2-0 on the day. I'm really thinking this is the best deck in the format. Like, I think Discard Warlock and Quasar Rogue, clear best decks in the format. They definitely feel the most unfair. Like, Borlock also is decent, but like, these decks are just so much faster. Rogue versus Rogue.
Watch your.
A fellow
I always
basic
do.
skin appreciator. I'll keep prep. Because if I can find cultist map, it's very good with cultist map. Part 1 of my combo established. Coin into quick pick. Okay. Heard. Heard you loud and clear. Into a gear shift. Ooh. Honestly, I kind of want to throw Trickster away. Because, like, I don't want Shiv. But I also want to use my mana. This is going to look weird. And I can agree with that. But I'll get that Trickster back. Don't you worry.
Choose soon.
Not this Trickster. A different Trickster, but a Trickster nonetheless. So we want to... Door of Shadows. Okay, so this is Miracle? With... No, it still feels like Quasar. Anyway. Let's go with a... coin... rep situation. Mic drop. Know what I'm saying? We're going to dig for said treasure. And then we're going to gone fishing for a trickster. Okay. That all felt kind of productive? Maybe? Do you have the Knick-Knack Shack? Nope, just another quick pick. Okay, I feel that. Another hit towards my noggin. And a gear shift of your own. Gone fishing. So I think I need to gear shift. And I can quick pick of my own, and hopefully I can find Quasar next turn. If I can't, GG opponent. Okay, they're still hitting with their quick pick. Very interesting. Coining out and prepping. Are they... Interesting. What are they on? I don't think this deck typically plays Secret Passage, but I could be wrong. You know, I've been known. I've been wrong a time or two in my day. But they were really hoping to find Knick-Knack Shack, I think. Okay.
Choose soon.
And gear shift shuffle, so the bottom of my deck is now randomized, so Gone Fishing could find something enticing. Okay. Cultist map will find me, I guess, a swindle. And then this will draw me a ton of cards. I did not think this through. Okay, well, I guess I I guess I lost that one. I was not expecting that one. I wasn't expecting it. Hey,
My
I
hand
mean,
is too full.
let's call a spade a spade. I was not expecting that one.
Let's muddy the waters.
Let's muddy the waters, and we're gonna go on fishing for Quasar. Okay. They are now going to lock me out of the game. Correct? Everybody agree? Sounds great. I have lost. Because 8 plus more damage. If they bounce it again, I'll bottom right. I'll bottom right for you. Let me see it. Breakdance. On that will also do it. Alright. GG.
I give up.
GG's even. Oh, they tried to emote. Did not get there in time, unfortunately. I was rooting for them to get to that emote, but alas, they did not. You know, let's get the mic a little closer. The crunchy mic on. Oh yeah. That's the ASMR people are clamoring for.
Valera versus
A warrior. Can I combo them before they combo me?
Watch your back.
None of these are my combo cards. Gone Fishing's tempting, but why fish when you could just find your combo? See? Just gotta find it. And Gone Fishing will always come back. So next turn, quick pick, bat. Following turn, Mimic Pod, Gone Fishing, depending on the result. Bop again. Probably not, though. What you got, Major Tom? Let me know. Sooner rather than later, if you don't mind. Maybe a hero power? You could, potentially. Ooh, okay. With this pickup, we are probably going to expend both quick pick activations. Coining into From the Depths. Okay, so this is the 100 armor warrior.
We go.
And if I draw Quasar, I am the luckiest person to ever do it. And if I don't draw Quasar, I guess I'll just like complain a lot. If that sounds good. So they probably just put Ceaseless at the bottom of their deck. And if they also have Lava Gorger, I bottom right concede. Do they also have, is this... Hey, I mean... You gotta give credit where credit's due. You can't have a faster lava Gorger than that. I got cheese balled on turn 3. You know, happens to the best of us. Get cheeseballed me. The beauty of being this high rank, not to brag, is you do get to watch the wheel spin forever, which is a nice benefit of being just a god gamer all around. Just being absolutely sick with it.
Valera versus Gul'dan.
Elemental.
Mine is the
Spelled in a funny way. Gotta respect that.
Your back.
Gear shift, probably not on my short list of cards that I want in my hand. I don't mind Cultist Map. Trickster's pretty good. Pretty good. Some say it is what this deck is built around. And if my opponent is on Borlock, they lose. If they're on discard, they may have very well won. Let's tune in. So I'm seeing 30 cards. I'm also seeing a passing of the turn. So it kind of smells like a Borlock. I'm kind of getting the aroma. A tap on 2. I'm getting the aroma of a Borlock. See if we can find what we're looking for. That does not fit the bill, unfortunately. Luckily for us, in next turn we have Cultist Map with 4 mana with the coin. Some supplies. Ton of cards in hand. Okay, it looks like it will be the Borlock. And we are going to Cultist Map into, I guess, a Swindle situation. So coin that bad boy out. Hopefully don't draw the Shiv that we already just saw. Okay, so the deck has been thinned. That much is for certain. Now the question is, how aggressive do I get to find my Quasar? And I think the answer is pretty aggressive. I could go double Shiv next turn, so 3 looks for my card. Or I could just draw naturally. No dice. I think, actually, call me crazy, but I'm going to gear shift. And then gear shift again. Still no Quasar, huh? Maybe a Cultist Map? Alright, well, you know how it goes. So my opponent could combo me this turn, or next turn. And unfortunately for us, I did not find the combo.
My hand is too full.
Naturally. There it is. And I have lost. Nice. Feels good, feels great. So now I have a 1 in 11 chance. Alright. Sounds great. You got it, opponent. If you're bluffing it, hey, so be it. Alright. So, maybe we go off the deep end. And we abandon Jip just instantly. And we switch to a different deck. Sometimes Quasar is just, it's not in the heart of the cards. That's what people say, I think. Do we run back the Disco Lock? Or do we check out Seed Lock? I've never actually played Seed Lock. No, let's just go discard. So let's go into the archives. What have I not played recently? That is a top caliber deck. We have not played Discard Warlock in 3 whole weeks. Could do CTA Paladin. The big druids seem like a mistake. It honestly feels like everybody's kind of playing slow combo decks. And the way that you combat those naturally is with Discard Warlock. I do believe. So I think this is going to be the winning ticket in vanquishing my opponents. No. Solarium. Not allowed in the format. Brutal. I'm still going to play this one that is allowed in the format. And get this rentable Cursed Catacombs out of my face. Okay, looks like it's not wanting to get out of my face. I want the ones that I do own. There we go. That makes me happier. Give me also the normal platties. I don't want any gold in my deck. Yep. Just basic old, good old, no animations. That's the good stuff. We'll call this try hard. All right, there we go. Perfect. Okay. Looks like it might be a... Actually, did I just play against them?
Your soul
No.
shall be mine.
I did not. We will keep the broken card. This is kind of also a broken card. No, let's try to get the... Let's get the discard synergies flowing. Yeah, well, it came back, so be it. Soul Barrage is pretty good. We will take said Soul Barrage and the Platysaur. And Platy will give us Soulfire. Prepping out some nonsense. A Swindle. Okay, so this is seeming to be Quasar. Hand of Gul'dan. I won't discard the good one. Heck yeah. And we'll swing for 1 damage. I was kind of hoping to discard this one, but it's neither here or there. Counterfeit coin into Mic Drop. Gotcha. The chamber. I'm gonna go with just a little bit of a card draw angle. Looks like I have another Cursed Catacombs. Perfect. This will find me yet another Hand of Gul'dan. Okay, so I'm gonna pop off quite a bit next turn. Or I can just play like a 4 mana 10/10. Pointing out, are they going to try to just go for Quasar? Alright, yeah, they're going to go for Quasar. Cool. So, they need to draw something really nice off the tippy top of their deck. Now, my question is, do I just run a 10/10 in? Yeah, I think this is what sets up lethal. Alright. Did my opponent luck out? What you got? Shiv, okay. It's a redraw. Alright, game's over. Let's enjoy my opponent's work.
Witness
Oh
true
yeah.
arcane magic.
Oh yeah, the game's super over. Okay. I can take this opportunity to get a glass of water.
How
Do your thing, opponent.
enigmatic.
You got it. I'm rooting for you.
Witness true arcane magic.
Hear that sizzle?
Witness true arcane
How
magic.
enigmatic. How enigmatic.
Alright. How's it going, opponent?
Witness
We
arcane
get there yet?
magic.
Or... Oh, sorry, gotta move the mouse.
How enigmatic.
Delicious, delicious H2O. Can't beat that. Can't quite beat that one. Cultist map, sure.
Witness
Oh, they're playing a goofball
arcane
version.
magic.
Didn't even realize. Nice. Cool. So we have been thoroughly comboed after our absolutely hideous discard draws.
Gul'dan
A
versus
paladin
Aurelion.
with the pay to win
Walk in
skin.
the light.
Your soul
I
shall
respect
be
that.
mine.
Do I keep this card? This card's so insane. You keep the card. You keep the insane cards. Yeah, so turn 1, turn 2.
Ah, I see you've brought guests.
A lot of health. A lot of health to work with. So, we... Curse Catacombs on 1. Absolutely disgusting. Platy, get him. Ooh, I hope my opponent doesn't kill Platy. I'll hover over Platy, read it, admire it, see if they bought that. I can go wide, or I can go tall. I'm gonna go tall. And crash in with these goobers. Nice. So I'm hoping to draw a way to buff my board next turn.
Stupid idea.
I feel that. So it looks like we did find that way to buff my board, and I could chance it with the 2 and 3, but I've made that mistake before, so we're just going to play it out and buff up the whole squad. Crash in for a little bit of damage and hope they don't have Prismatic Beam. Showdown Beam, they don't have it, never. In a 40 card deck, they couldn't do it. They wouldn't dare do it. I mean, that also sucks. But so be it. What the heck is that? Tap it. Party friend. Alright, we'll party. And unfortunately, we're going to do this.
You cannot hide.
What the heck did I just... Okay, so I'm throwing a little bit of damage away because my opponent plays Noble Sacrifice. That's news to me. My opponent's a gamer. That's one thing I kind of admire about them, is they are a gamer.
Reporting for duty.
Okay, they are going to report for duty. So I could do this. Tap first. So the benefit of tapping first is if I get a payoff, of course, I can discard it. Or I can just play this as a 3-mana 3/6 and call it a day. If I tap and find a way to buff my board, that's pretty good. That shoves more damage. If I find a Soul Barrage or Hand of Gul'dan, I will pop off. Let's do it. The Solarium. Sure. That card's very strong. That card sucks. That card sucks. I regret. I live in regret. Yeah, we're just gonna shove damage. Yeah. Discard my 2 big 4-drops. So, not bad.
We're gonna be rich.
I'm alerting the authorities, I think, is what I'm figuring out. Okay, so we crunch. We get him with a Soul Barrage. I guess I could have tapped first, but tap last always. Let's consider these trades, and I think ultimately I'm gonna make this trade and crunch in with my 5/5 with taunt. All right, I'm loving it.
Come with me into the future.
This is gonna be like the location that also destroys all my dudes. It makes me sad and cry. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There we go. That's what dreams are made of. Actually, you know what? Pretty good recovery. So I could do this and then try to win the video game through hitting my opponent in the noggin. We'll see if that pans out. If they have Reno Lone Ranger, it's probably game. What you got, opponent? What you got for me?
There are no mistakes in the time race, my friends.
Okay.
We're gonna be rich.
Alright. Alright, opponent. I've seen enough.
Win this time.
I've seen quite enough. I got sorted. That feeling when you get sorted. So I would be remiss to say that the climb has not gone well. I've seen better, for sure. What other wild decks are there? What else is on the cutting edge? HS Guru, minimum 50 games. What we got? XL, Highlander, Rainbow DK. I've seen enough. I'm going back in. We have Odin Warrior. So I just need to craft Odin in order to make that. Probably not a bad idea. CTA Paladin. Probably not a bad idea. Oh, they don't run Showdown Beam. Showdown Beam has been rotated. That's insane.
Gul'dan,
Another
versus
Paladin.
Leroy the Legend. Leroy Jenkins.
So this hand seems suspect at best. I need the early cheese ball hand. I need the... I'm trying to scam my opponents. And this is how we do it. This is how we do it, as that one song goes. Okay, Christology on 1. Cursed Catacombs on 1. That's probably a better card than whatever the heck they just had. Alright. Solarium on 1. Hand of Gul'dan. Alright, alright. This is disgusting. I actually need to play out some cards because I'm about to draw too many cards. Alright. Not bad. Not bad. I feel like that was pretty good. The next turn I get to go Party Friend into Wicked Whispers. So let's get our friend on. They want a weapon next turn. They never Prismatic Beam me from here. No siree. Nuh-uh. They suck. They're terrible. I hate them. Alright, fine. We'll recover. With some taunts.
May the light grant you peace.
They just threw a chicken. So now they need to get dealt a little bit of damage because of my taunts. And they're going to go for more Librams. Libram of Clarity, alright. While they're doing their thing, I'm going to take a little bit of sip. I hear that. We never discard Wicked Whispers. And we will try to win the video game with this board. Right to the face. Alright. No Prismatic Beam. No answer to my board. If you have Prismatic Beam Part 2, it's actually and factually cheating. So are we actually factual cheaters? That's up to my opponent to decide. It looks like they do not have it. They do have Light Ray, which is kind of depressing. Times 2 is major bad vibes.
I cannot read them.
And it looks like I am being thoroughly Libram Paladin. Alright. You know, happens to the best of us.
I cannot wait to read these.
Right. It appears I'm going to lose the video game. Yeah, I've just lost. I've lost the video game. So I have decided to play the lame deck, and I still lose. Questions? Anybody? I have questions, that's for sure. We are going to go back. Because it now seems like everybody has caught wind of what I'm playing. Now we hit them with a 180. We go back to Quasar. Leroy Jenkins, the intellectual. A fellow book enjoyer. Everybody loves Libram Paladin. Especially losing to it. Losing to Libram Paladin is just, it's like a nice warm bowl of soup. Just it's like a good to be home situation, you know what I'm saying? Cultist map helps me find a combo piece. Quick pick helps me find a combo piece. Knick-knack shack is pretty much a combo piece. Alright. Hopefully everybody's up to speed. Why isn't this 1 mana? Oh my goodness. Buff this card. Should be 1 mana. Oh, Seek Guidance Priest. We win these.
How do you do? The pleasure is mine.
A sworn enemy of illiteracy. The Libram Paladins. They're trying their best. They're cracking open the books. Just like us. They're trying their very best. It's not on them. They can't read. A coin situation. Hairless crafter, you say? Okay. Okay. I hear that. Do I hit? I mean, like, Knick-Knack Shack is good enough, right? I don't need everything. Let's just hit. Let's look at more cards. I kind of regret doing that. So I need to find literally everything still when it comes to Trickster and Quasar. Medivh's Triumph has been played. Wait, is this 30 card? This is 30 card Seek Guidance. Okay. My opponent is a gamer. Hold up. Sorry, opponent. That was the best I could do. Alright. That was super cool. How fast is my APM with this? I'm thinking it's probably not going to be enough. Okay. Let's draw cards. Let's draw some cards. Sure. Drawing cards. Having both the bleeds in my deck is not good for business. Deafen, sure. Sure. Okay. We need to draw some cards. Bleeds, not really what we're looking for.
I can't do that.
Witness true arcane magic.
I felt better. Would keep some for next turn. Okay, I feel that. Unfortunately, my deck does not feel the same way. We'll get him next time.
Magic.
Alright. Do I have enough gas in the tank to win still? I'm not sure if I do. So I have a bleed, and I have, you know, I didn't think this through. Can I be candid with you? Is that fair? Is that fair to be, I mean, you know, be vulnerable for a second? I may have not thought this through. You know, I'm thinking we may have made some mistakes. And I think that's something that's admirable to be able to admit that, you know?
Time to act.
Right. Yeah, I feel that. So they're at 26 now? Okay. So that's another piece of damage that I'm now missing. Word. Hold up.
I just need a volunteer.
Okay. This is how we can win. We need Cultist Map for Swindle. We need Ethereal Oracle, right?
Witness true arcane magic.
And we bleed.
How enigmatic.
Yep. 6 damage from the top rope? Is that all the damage I have?
I'm almost out of cards.
Okay. Now,
Too soon. I'm out of cards.
In the shallows.
Here we go.
cinema. Absolute cinema. Hero power your face pass. Thoughts? I should have hit that there 3-1. Oh, when I hit their face. Redo. Redo. I am calling for a recount. My opponent wins. Freaking. They're hitting my face? No shot, that's correct. Oh, okay, well. You know, well, we.
Then for which piece where no?
Those that grow off the top to like absolutely ate my APM. Come on, man. And like, could you have eaten more bloods on that one? I mean, come on. I'm gonna keep complaining. I'm supposed to be a legend player. I'm supposed to be your god gamer. And now look at us. I'm getting freaking disappointment emojis in my chat. I mean, what's a man to do? Play better? No. Fat chance. Fat chance of playing better. The highest ranked in ranked mode is the legend rank, huh? Cool off, move forward. This is fake outrage. I'm not actually mad. This is a digital card game. You can't be getting too miffed at digital card games. You know, you gotta play up the theatrics. You gotta play up the theatrics. Poke the shaman. I feel like you should be able to mess with this portrait, like, at all times.
What?
I just want to poke his face. All these cards are bad. They aren't my combo pieces. Attaboy. I got attaboyed. Oh my god. That's like getting buddied. That's like somebody calling you buddy. You might as well rough up my hair. Give me a good pat on the back. You can't even poke his face during the game? This game's trash. At least I can, like, mess with his trident. There's no euphemism to glean from that, by the way. Ooh. I will save that preparation for a rainy day. If you do not mind. Coin, sure. Anchored totem. Taunt totem, I cry. Okay. No crying today. Ethereal Oracle. We will... Knick-knack shack. And I'm gonna get in a piece of damage. Because I feel like I just need to... Everybody remain calm. No panicking. We don't do that here. Act like you belong here, and it'll be okay. Just, hey, we've been here before. Up the health. Get the health up. Yep. You know the drill. thing from below. That's a bit more attack, but we're cool with it. Hello. This will help me find the necessary pieces, hopefully. Gear shift part 2? I can do a gear shift part 2. Yeah, let's gear shift part 2. And there she is. There she is. I'm going to equip this just in case. There's no world that they deal me 27 hull damage this turn. They're board locked. And they are showing me less than 27 damage. There we go. We have beaten the bot. You can tell it's a bot by the cadence of their attacks. If this is a human, I would be shocked.
Let's
Muddy the waters. Click the button. Alright. We win. We win. Excuse me. Deafen, sure. Actually, Defen's huge. Crack open that location. Yes, sir. Mimic pod up a storm. Oh, okay, yeah, an embarrassment of riches, as it were. Gone fishing will find me another swindle, which is perfection. Finds me my trickster. There she is. Alright. Garrote, Shiv. Looks like I have successfully vanquished my even shaman, totally not a bot opponent. Nice. I'll drink to that. Nice. I swear, Quasar Rogue only draws the bleeds once you shuffle them in. Like, right off the tippy top. No bot can beat us. We only lose to humans at the Fruit Channel. You'll need to have blood in your veins to beat me.
Valera versus Tamsin.
Ooh, Elemental, I've played against you.
Matches my power.
A smarter player would remember what you're on. But lucky for you, I ain't that guy. I might be that guy. I might be him, as the kids say. So Quick Pick allows for the turn 3 lethal situation. Also, they're on discard. Gotcha. I'm gonna go with Disco as well. I'm thinking they may be on Disco. I mean, I hate to say it, but I'm thinking they may be on Disco. I'm actually going to... This is going to look weird. I'm going to deafen there. The reason for that is I want to Quick Pick next turn, and I don't want to sink a bunch of damage into that 2/5. I know. These plays, the plays that you're currently witnessing on youtube.com/fruittcg, they're kind of frightening. Forehead plays. All right. Well, I thought I had something cooking. I'm probably going to throw away prep next turn because I don't want to draw off of Quick Pick. You know? You know what I'm saying. Okay. So this is where we win. This is what winning looks like. Hold on. Do this first. Might be something sick. That's exactly what I want to draw, actually. Let's draw one of these gear shifts. Gear shift me. Oh, freaking. That's how we do it. And that's how we do it. I mean, I kind of... Yep. Yep. Hey. It's just a digital card game. It's just a digital card game. Hey, I mean, you know, sometimes that is some good H2O, as it were. That is some good H2O. No doubt in my mind. Alright, let's keep going. Are you kidding me?
I give up.
Good game. Good game, opponent. Well played. Well played, opponent. Good job. You did great. Yikes, indeed. Am I still in frame? Am I still in frame? Hey, I'm still in frame. How's it going? Pain. All right, let's get back into it. We're back. This is a phenomenal matchup. I don't know if I've ever... I have lost this matchup before, actually, now that I think about it. I have lost this matchup. But not today. We keep Cultist Map. We keep double Cultist Map. 'Twas a high, and then 'twas a low. That is the tagline of Quasar. The highs feel oh so high, but the lows... Ooh. The lows... You feel those. Oh, you feel the lows. Platty. That feels like old technology. What we got? Trash? Appears to be trash. We'll take it. One helping of trash, please.
A black arrow.
Okay, okay. Ooh, dig for treasure. I hardly know her. I don't know. Hold the phone. My goat has arrived. Gone fishing into Shakathan? Young Shakathan? Okay. So what we're going to do is we are not going to Quasar next turn. We are going to Knick-Knack Shack. And then the following turn, we're going to do our thing / do our stuff.
The moment is upon us.
Call me crazy. And I'm not going to gear shift with my Knick-Knack Shack because that's a phenomenal first draw off of Knick-Knack Shack. That being said, I may prep it out. I'm gonna prep it out. Call me crazy. Deafen? That's a funny deafen. Cause that's a terrible deafen. We're gonna dig for treasure instead. Okay. I'm not sure if that was worth it, but I did it, and I'll have to live with that. Word. You can't be mad getting pecked by an adorable one-mana dork. Especially when it's the gold version with the Furby eyeballs.
Arcane magic.
Look at those guys. Look at those eyeballs just moving around. You get me bad at this fella. Okay. So this is how we can lose the video game, I know you're wondering. If we Trickster, Quasar, hit the location, draw a Quasar, we get to punch our computer as hard as we physically can. So let's get ready to do that.
Let's muddy the waters.
Okay, okay.
Let's muddy the waters.
Okay. We're cooking. There we go. This is what dreams are made of. Yes, sir. Okay. We are so back. Garrote, Swindle. Swindle's perfect. Okay. Now this is where we win the video game. I think this is probably enough. Also throw a Shiv in there.
How enigmatic.
Get some bleeds. Get some bloods. Get some bleedy bloods. Shiv part 2. Not enough yet? Okay, I feel that. Knick-knack shack? Why not? Get it in there. For the boys. Hit him with it. Hit him with the mic drop. Can I get some bleeds? Would you mind? Okay. Thank you, bleeds. That's how we do it. That's a dubski. That is what we call a dubski. Ooh. 100% win rate for the people who just got here. Never lost a game. Do not go back into the recording. No reason to unless you want to see me win more games. Nobody narc. Nobody narc. Assassinated? I'm not being sassy. I'm being a little sassy. I'll be honest. I mean, you know. Once your brain has broken and you keep playing in Legend, especially in Wild, obviously something is wrong in your brain. There's obviously a couple screws that are loose. Is my name Nate? No, it is not Nate. It is not Nate. Time to go down the entire list of men's names in the US. Figure out my name. Oh, the Brazilian. Do we feel like the Brazilian is either on Reno Hunter or Questline? I'm thinking Questline. Garrote. Okay, so Cultist map will find me Knick-Knack Shack. And I will... He's on printing shekels. Currency of Brazil. So real. Why would it be why shekels? There's some hidden lore that I'm unaware of. Defend the Dwarven District. Swindle. I could coin out Swindle, but that seems bad. Is it bad or is it brilliant? It's brilliant. Trickster, get in my hand. Easiest game of my life has been called. Bang. Tracking. Yours to lose, honestly. Dude, it's turn 1. High stakes game at the beginning. Holy. Yours to lose. I just coined a Swindle. It is a phenomenal matchup. I will give you that. A 2-1? It's a pretty good rate. If you're a chump. 2-1 out of my face. Okay, so now we need to get real. We need to get real with ourselves and with our opponent. We need to cultist map into Quasar for 1. And we also need to find a lot of other stuff. All your gameplay videos are original and interesting. Glowing review. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Name I totally know how to pronounce. That's their username. For people who can't see my chat, that is actually their username. Fetch. Into Platysaur. Word. I feel that. Into Overwhelm. Boy, do I miss Mine Death Rattle Rogue. It would honestly probably be fine to have in the game. This is coming from somebody who totally forgets how strong that deck is, to be honest with you. But I feel like it would be fine. Ooh, a preparation situation? Okay. And then a swindle situation. And then a cultist map. Come on, brother. Work with me now. Gone fishing. And that's what dreams are made of. And that is exactly what dreams... I don't want to overdraw Garrote. Okay. We're going to pump the brakes. Flared. My ice block has been destroyed. And we are not going to overdraw our other Garrote because it's in our hand. We're not going to overdraw... Actually, everything's kind of whatever to overdraw. Like, the worst thing that we could overdraw, I guess, is our other Ethereal Oracle. But even then, I'm feeling pretty cash money with winning this game. So I guess it was my game to lose after all. This one. Pick this one. That one? Seriously? I don't know about that one. I don't know if I want to pick that one opponent. Bang. I got shot in the head. Quest reward complete.
My hand is too full.
Fantastic.
Let's muddy the waters.
Alright. Click that a few times. Did I just see that I'm drawing an oracle? Beautiful.
Witness true arcane
Garrote? That's fine. A little early, but that'll need to be okay. I'm still winning this game by like a mile. If my APM from these bleeds is good enough. Bang. Draw some cards. Another Shakathan. Alright.
true arcane
I think we're gonna get there. Swindle, sure. Draw a few cards. Few bleeds while we're at it. Another Garrote is exactly what you want to see. Draw some cards. And yeah, there we go. Get comboed. Oh, keep feeding me questline hunters. Just keep them coming. This deck will eat questline hunter alive. Okay, so we are still about 60 whole numbers above where we started. You are too strong. I'm too mighty. I'm just absolutely brimming with power. This deck is stupid. Actually, wait a minute. I'm such a bad streamer. After this, I'm going to post the deck code. Unless I already have it. Hold on, I could be cooking. I'm not cooking. My apologies. 0% cooking. You know what? Stop the presses. Stop them. We need to provide the goods. Alright. I'm not only going to play Quasar Rogue, but you know. Quasar Rogue. Great. And then we got to get like a chat message pinned up to the top. Like and sub, please. With like a... This will really pull the... Yeah. Yeah, there we go. There we go. We're going to pin that bad boy. Boom. Pinned. Perfection. I'm not above clamoring for subscribers. Like a submarine sandwich. Yep, you are absolutely correct. Post your favorite submarine sandwich. Maybe an Italian herb. Italian herb and cheese situation. Could maybe even be a Reuben. A Cubano. If you're of the ham, mustard, and Swiss persuasion. Maybe a bit of pulled pork. Or we can talk about the submarine situation that happened, like, was it a few years ago now? That one submarine that went to go look at the Titanic, and then, anyway, we don't need to talk about that. I'm sure there. Anyway, let's play some Hearthstone. Let's play some digital cardboard and not think of mortality. The Deathwing skin. Now, the thing about the gacha system, the spin wheel, the what prize will you get thing, is like, did my opponent spend buku money on getting this skin, or are they a luck sack and they spent no money, or did they spend just like a couple dollars? What I'm trying to say is my opponent should win this game because they have the premium skin. That's all I'm saying. It's a very long-winded way to say it, but that's all I'm saying. If they don't win, embarrassing. If they do win, though, I will cry that the Ignis combo is too strong, but it looks like they may be on a Reno situation. They just might win by aura alone. Ugh, don't say that. Don't say my opponent has impeccable aura with that jawline. Ugh. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. I mean, you said it. I mean, it's something to behold. I'm digging. I'm actually going to gear shift. I'm going to gear shift next turn. Yeah, we're gear shifting. So if they dirty rat, I call the police? We're getting mogged? We are kind of getting mogged by this guy. It's kind of a mog situation. Alright, so we're going to gear shift. Shiv? Nah. Cultist map? Maybe. Swindle? Probably. Because it thins my deck the most. Right? Right. Mimic Pod? Oracle. Gotcha. I'm all caught up. Now, it's my game to lose, I think? I think that's... I am upset, I think, is my main takeaway. I'm shaking. Crying? Okay. We're just gonna... This needs to be fine. We're going to dig for treasure. We're going to fish. And we are going to cry our eyes out. Mic drop. Okay, well, looks like Dirty Rat has won the video game. Potentially. I don't know if I can beat that much armor. There's no way I can beat that much armor. Oh my goodness, my opponent is mogging me. I can't. We're gonna keep the prep. We're not gonna play anything else. We're just gonna say we got mogged. Who are you? Who the heck are you supposed to be? Oh, come on, man. How am I supposed to beat this deck? Ugh. Absolutely and entirely mogged. Mimic Pod. Double Swindle. I'm crying. I'm absolutely crying. Hold on. This is what dreams are made of. I don't care. Another one. There we go. Bang.
Let's muddy the waters.
I'm irate. Oh, I'm gonna get... The animations are going to eat me alive. Okay. Sure, sure.
Witness true arcane magic. Arcane magic.
We're so dead.
I can't do that.
How enigmatic. How enigmatic.
There's no world where this is enough.
I'm almost out of cards. I'm out of cards. I'm almost out of cards. I'm out of cards.
Alright, well... We got them down to 30, which is, you know, that's pretty cool. That's pretty sick. That's pretty awesome. A lot of people say that's the goal, is to get your opponent down to 30 life. Sorry for peeking the mic. I also just kind of licked the mic, and that was, you know, it's not, you shouldn't be giving that kind of content away for free. I wish I could like interact with the spin wheel. I want to interact with everything. I want to like spin it for like I want to make it go faster and like stop it and see like all the funny thing. Sad ASMR content. It's just me punching the freaking microphone. Just me treating it like a freaking speed bag. I guess that's more like aggressive ASMR content, which, you know what? That might be a space that I need to break into. I could have like a just chatting stream. No, they do have... I think they have a... Please hold. Twitch.tv. Blessed website. Not sure if that audio just came up, but you know, here we are. Categories. There's IRL, that's great. I'm pretty sure there is.
Valera versus Thompson.
No one matches
Warrior
my
Angry
power.
Face.
Watch
Thank you.
your
Thank you.
back.
Elemental. They're on Discard Warlock. Nothing gets by me. No sirree Bobster. Keep prep mic drop? Is that crazy? Yes. It's so crazy it just might work. Bang. Ethereal Oracle into Swindle. Alright, well this hand sucks. Well, this hand's trash. 5th turn win. Let's go. I'm not sure if we're going to get there on turn 5. They played the best card in the game. Who is that? They can't play that.
You must hasten.
You must freaking hasten. You must hasten. I can't play into it. I'm gonna cry. Why didn't I dagger so I could... You gotta hit into it twice. You gotta dagger. You have to dagger so you can hit into the Trog twice, and then you can maybe win the video game. They're gonna tap. They remembered that they don't hit me with the 3 loading emojis. I swear to everything that is good in the world. It's fine.
Here we go. The pleasure is mine.
The pleasure? It's this, guys. It's mine. Big pleasure right here. OMG XD. Yeah, that's the... Maybe we win by disconnect. Hold on. We can still win this. We can still win this, ladies and gentlemen. And this is how we win. We don't win these. We don't. There's no universe we win these. Because they have 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Let's muddy the waters.
I don't know, man. Disconnect. Is there an option to disconnect? No, just squelching. Interesting. I thought maybe there... just squelching. That's super interesting. I thought maybe... Huh.
My next.
All right. I may need a change of scenery. Is that fair? It's pig time. It is pig time. I don't know. Straight up oinking. Oinking on a Saturday night. That's how we do it. Here's my deck list. Gaze upon my deck list. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, it's gorgeous.
Gul'dan versus
We're playing against the bot again. We're back in bot elo.
Your soul shall be mine.
They're uneven, Shaman. We win.
We have turned our curse into our strength.
All right. Lock it in. Oh, I didn't mess with this side of the board last time I played against them. That's nice. I like that. That's nice. All right. Enough messing around. We have a librarian. Into the best card in the game. Nice. Okay, so we have one part of our 4-part combo being Blood Bloom. Needle Rock Totem, word, into the Might. Honestly, I don't really care what they're doing right here. Do I? Should I care? I decided I don't. I want that one. Crunch. So we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So as long as they don't do anything on their turn as a proactive deck, we have a full board clear. Thoughts? Jam session. We still have a full board clear? No. No, we do not. Okay, maybe I'm a little concerned with what's going on here. That being said, we could just win the video game right here. Oh, I am terrible at the video game. We will, in fact, play a 1/1 out. And that's all she wrote. Okay. Okay. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This could be peak. This could be peak. Hold the phone. So we could defile. 1, 2, 3. Okay, is there any way to make a 4? There's not. Alright, I just need to be okay with this. And then we can take care of their 5/1. I don't really care about their 3/2. I definitely don't care about their 3/2 anymore. Okay, I think I win. Part 2. Heal totem. I'm calling the authorities. I'm alerting the authorities. I don't know what to tell you. It's the same bot, yeah. Another ancient totem. Okay. Gigantic totem. Okay, okay. I hear you, I feel you, and I respect you. The harp. Harp into tap situation? Into the bat mask? Oh my goodness. Did I just... We still have a chance. We still have a chance. 11. Oh no, we don't have a chance. Change of plan. I need to change my plan. Is that crazy? Let's look at HS replay, if you don't mind. If you don't mind, I mean, come on, you know, throw me a bone. We need to look at HS replay every once in a while. Yes, yes. Run it back. Run it back, as it were. I'm gonna find the soft spot in the meta, in this top 300 situation.
Gul'dan versus Valera.
We beat Rogue. We don't beat Rogue. If they're on Quasar, we lose this 100% of the time. But luckily, I also win 100% of the time. Please be on Pirates for some reason. Please be on Pirates. They're not on Pirates. We are cooking. Hold on. We high rolled a little bit. We have... If they're on Quasar, we actually win with Old Murkai in this matchup. This is actually a big old dubski. Yes, yes. I will take... I already have a combo in my hand. Whatever. This should strike fear in them. Don't want either piece. I'm good. Shroud of Concealment. Watch this. They're shaking. They're shaking, they're quaking.
Let's muddy the waters.
Yeah. We win these 100% of the time. No doubt in my mind.
You have some skill.
Peak. Peak Hearthstone gameplay. That's what it boils down to. Back on the scoreboard. So before this stream ends, I'm not even going to say it out loud. I was about to say we're going to get under 200 MRR, but MMR? MMR or MMR? MMR. Or I will drink a cold glass of water. I don't know. Well played. Yes, yes. Outplayed even. Definitely a skillful deck. Definitely a skill-based match. I am obsessed with the YouTube emojis. Just seeing these dorky little guys are the best. This guy right here, the GOAT. He's the GOAT. You can't convince me any other way. What's his name? Face red, droopy eyes. Love him.
Gul'dan versus Sinestra.
Another rogue? Okay, okay.
Beyond your comprehension. Your soul shall be mine.
I'm gonna keep one Defile just in case it's Pirate Rogue for some reason. I don't know if that is correct to do, but I don't want to lose to Pirate Rogue. If I can, you know, if I can prevent it. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's Pirate Rogue, actually. now that I've had some time to mull it over. But, that being said, I am a bat mask away and a way to slay my Shadowborn away from a combo situation. So let's get out Senior Shadowborn. We're gonna tap. Bang. Obviously. Ooh, you should... Oh, you should kill my Shadowborn. That's what you should do. Oh, I'd be so mad if you killed my... Didn't work. Cursed Catacombs? Okay, okay. Hold the phone. So we are a bat mask away from winning the video game. The whole video game. The whole kit and caboodle, even. Another mic drop. So this is looking like how I usually play Quasar. Right here. This is looking familiar, even. Yes. Yes. Well played. Well played, opponent. We all tried. We all tried our best.
Don't think you truly won.
There we go. I have somebody from Japan watching? Oh, heck yeah. Time in Japan. 9:30 a.m. Well, good morning to you. I've been getting a lot of, like, Japanese Hearthstone content creators in my feed recently, and dude, they are, like, the best brewers in the Hearthstone community. They just make like the most like sick decks you've ever seen in your life.
Gul'dan versus Rexa.
The Brazilian. We meet again. This time I'm playing a deck that you have a phenomenal matchup against, but I could at the same time cheese you out of the game.
None will survive.
HS Oyasan? That might be the guy I saw. No. That's not the guy I saw. Oh, get out of here before it starts playing audio. I'll need to check him out. Let's tap. Librarian? Sure. Platty? How's it going? Arcane shot? My face? Ow. I felt it. Domino effect? I'm good. Oh. We're gonna pump the brakes a little bit because I'm hurting myself a little too much at this point. We're gonna Shadowborn. Obviously. That's what that stands for. And they're gonna wound prey me. Okay, okay, I feel that. I feel it a lot, actually. So, their goal is to get me under 8 life points. And my goal is to survive until next turn. How's it going, Buki? What's up with me? You know, I'm just tryharding in
Witness
Wild Legend for some
true
reason,
arcane
as one
magic.
does.
How
My
enigmatic.
opponent's trying to slay me, it turns out. Kind of weird. Kind of strange. Kind of... Wait a minute. With their 0-mana hero power, how do I win? We'll worry about that later, I think. Yeah, well... I mean, they either have it or they don't, so we're just gonna make them have it, I guess. And then we smack them in their head. Okay, so they need a way to deal 3 damage with 1 mana, because they have a 0-mana hero power. Let's see if they got it. Let's tune in. Do we have another dub over the Brazilian? Yes, Slay Queen. You know what? I will slay.
Well fought. I concede.
I may just mess around and slay. 258. We've only lost 60 points. We've only lost 60. And we're still out of water. That's fine. That's fine. Hey, happens to the best of us. I don't even have like a goal of like what my YouTube video would be for this. Is it going to be like I tried to grind Legend and it was a good time? I don't know. What could they possibly have? I don't think there's a card that exists that can deal 3 damage for 1 mana. Is that what you're getting at? Yeah. I'm Didn't Arcane Shot used to deal 3 or my Arcane Shot used to deal 3 to a minion? No, that's just Holy Smite. Yeah, there's no card that the Hunter has access to that could have got me. But, you know.
Gul'dan versus Magni.
Okay, so the last time we played against a warrior, I wanted to cry my eyes out. So let's see if we have a similar feeling this time around too. Gonna keep fracking. I'm not sure why I threw away Plague of Flames, but here we are. Okay, so they are on the gain 100 armor as quickly as I possibly can deck. It looks like, unless this is like a quest for some reason. Yep. It was a quest. It was a quest for some reason. And we will end the turn. It really does feel like in Wild right now, there is not like, at least like where I'm at in the sort of high legend. I'm at 258. In like top 300, it's just 2 decks just trying their darndest to slay the opponent as quickly as possible. I will take the broken card. And then I will take a combo piece. And now my deck is at 17. because thinning is winning. I think we can still win the plus 100 armor with this deck. I'm not sure if we can. Maybe we can. I'm not confident that we can. Unfortunately. So we're going to curse Catacombs into, I guess, a harp. And I think we're ultimately going to throw the harp away. Yeah, I think we're just going to throw the harp away. Crunch in. And we might as well thin the deck a little bit. Alright. I do not feel confident that we're going to win this matchup. Because if they gain 100 armor, I have 90 damage that I can do, and that's it. I can only deal 90 damage. So I need to combo them before they combo me. I mean, you know, that's pretty easy to do. Click it a couple times, bang, get that armor out of my screen. Another bat mask. Ugh. We're gonna tap, I guess, into a domino effect. I don't know, man. I think we're pretty... Ooh. If we keep them at 1 mana, then it's good. So I could keep them at 1 mana, but then I would just die to fatigue, and they would eventually get up to enough armor to do their thing and their stuff. So, need some hand space, big time. This Solarium, the more I play this deck, the more the Solarium feels bad. Maybe that's something. Maybe I can cut the Solarium. The Solarium's so good. 1 mana draw 3 in a combo deck. I think I gotta keep Solarium. So if I draw boar this turn, I will just bat mask the boar and call it a day and just have a board full of boars. What's my opponent thinking? They have 5 mana and a dream. They could always hero power. They're going for the Fort Glory. Okay, okay. I dig it. Not good. Not good. So I'm going to defile. I regret everything. I can curse Catacombs, actually, something away. Yeah, I guess I can only hope that they drew their Ceaseless Expanse. I don't need the Cultist. Alright. Well then. Hopefully Ceaseless is like very far in their hand. This is scuffed. This is scuffed beyond belief, what I'm doing over here. I had somebody spectating me. They are no longer spectating me. Oh. Interesting. So they are hoping... Oh, okay. So I do have... Concede? Actually, hold on. If I can flag... they still can just dredge it to the top. Because Ceaseless is at the bottom of their deck now because they had Finley. That's unfortunate.
Well, I'll be a Wintervale ham.
Come on, man. I play Table Flip over Domino as AoE. Can rip Solarium easier that way. Oh. That's not a bad idea. The Solarium has felt, or the domino effect has felt a little awkward at times. This isn't the right deck. Let's do a bit of tinkering. I think Soul Freeze still has some application because of the harp. Domino effect. I think you might be right. Let's see if Table Flip is better. Honestly, I kind of just don't even like Solarium, even with Table Flip. Is that crazy? There's so much about this deck that's like just kind of weird. Like the one of Conflag. I like the Ocular Occultist over with the Furnace Fuel. I also play a bit lower with some more 1-drops. Ditch the whole discard. Yeah, maybe like, is this just like too cute? Maybe it's just too cute. Like it's adorable. Let's see. What do pig decks look like these days? It seems like most pig decks are large pigs. They're like XL pig. But like I don't like that because I want to like pig people fast, you know? Alright, let's keep brewing. Let's keep brewing. Eat the Imp isn't terrible. So you run like things like the hero power being 0 guy. Oh, Mistress of Mixtures too. Interesting. I could mess with that. Mistress of Mixtures. Tour Guide. Right, how do I feel about this? It's just so much to fit. Plus, I also want additional table flips. And you also want Eat the Imp. Only one of each. I don't know how I feel about Conflag either. I'm gonna try Table Flip Part 2. I just think Furnace Fuel. So the reason Furnace Fuel is so cute, right, is because like fracking is super good. Two harp. Double harped up. To be lower to the ground. So maybe ditch this nonsense. Double table flip. And just run all the churn and burn. Soul Freeze, honestly, I have never been that obsessed with. Mistress. Just one of it. Tour Guide. The one of fun of. And I do think actually Conflag might be good as a 2 of over Eat the Imp. Because Eat the Imp is really expensive. Like 2 mana over 1 mana I feel like is a lot. And with how much card draw we already have, I think we could be good to get away with this. So fracking, double kobold, conflag, mistress, plus defile table flip for the aggro matchups. Let's try it out. It's kind of a Maj Podge. Let's see. Let's see how we feel about this makeup. Like, I do think... Ooh, how about, like, Finley? Finley Solarium's a cute combo. I might try out Finley as well. Maybe even Finley over Tour Guide. Just to mitigate the life loss. Especially with only 1 harp. Because I don't think I can fit 2 harp in the deck. Shadowborn mana reduction. Oh, is table flip shadow? Oh. Noted. Okay. Noted. That is a bit on the awkward side, but we ball. I'm going to keep 1 librarian because I do now have 2 conflags. I would probably mulligan it in the older build, but I'm going to keep it for now. Throw them out there. So table flip in this matchup should be pretty good. If they're on CTA. Looks like they are probably... They are on CTA. Okay, so we can tap freely and crunch in. Are they going to box into my 2-1? That's the question. Okay, there's a Trog. Okay. I don't mind seeing the Trog. So we can harp freely. Harp is insane right now. Okay, so next turn I have a table flip that's going to clean them up nicely. Ooh, especially if they're trying to boogie down on me. This is insane. Can I tap and table flip? I can, can't I? That's nasty. Flip them. Disgusting. Okay. Not minding the technology so far. And there's call to arms. Okay, and they hit the good order. Fracking. I'm hoping fracking finds me something worthwhile, but does not find me anything worthwhile. I'm gonna hit a Blood Bloom off of it, I guess, so I have Shadowborn ready to go. And I could cash in my Shadowborn right now with a Conflag. I think I will do that. Alright. So we hope that they don't have a way to buff up their whole board. And they do have Crusader Aura, of course. Because it wouldn't be my opponent without it. There's Bat Mask. Okay, so I need to play around their stuff. And I can do that with this. Okay. What do I got? Dark Throw. Great. Easiest game of my life. Great. Pretty disgusting. Not bad, not bad. Alright. I'm into it. Seems pretty solid so far. I mean, I got lucky, but you know. You need to get lucky sometimes.
The battle is over. You win.
Alright, so what I like about the deck, I like the harp. The harp was pretty good. Table equals flipped. Let's keep it, let's play it a couple more times. I like what you're cooking so far. I like the table flips. They felt pretty nice. In that matchup specifically, for sure. It just felt like my draw lined up perfectly with what they were doing.
Gul'dan versus Hatchet.
Okay, so we have a rogue opponent.
I'll blast you to smithereens. Your soul shall
So
be
we have
mine.
Bat Mask. We have Tour Guide. Tour Guide's just a redraw, so that's okay. We have 3 combo pieces in our hand and a Defile. So if it's for some reason an aggressive rogue, we can Defile him out of the game, but it's probably Quasar, because Quasar has been incredibly popular recently. I'm lying, it's not Quasar. Word. It's Pirates? This is pretty consistently Pirates. What's the purpose of Old Murkai? So with Old Murkai, if you can do the combo with Bat Mask, you fill your board with 1/1 copies of Old Murkai, and it sometimes comes up. It's honestly like kind of surprising how much it comes up. In this matchup, it will not come up. I think Defile will be significantly stronger. And like if you encounter a matchup where Old Murkai is not the name of the game, you can just fracking it away, which is pretty nice. That's kind of a concern, but at the same time, I have table flip on my side, so I don't even care even in the slightest. Do I tap? Am I that disrespectful to my rogue opponent? I am. Pretty disrespectful, going against an aggressive deck and just being like, yeah, I'm gonna tap, I don't care. So they're gonna draw a few cards, but I have a table flip with their name on it. A dagger. Seems like an incredibly slow rogue opener. So we can at least fracking first. I think I will like a Blood Bloom, thank you very much. Can't see a King Lane. Yeah. Feels good. So we have the full combo in hand. With the coin, I need to wait till turn 5. I have a few ways to interact with my opponent currently in hand. That is terrifying. I need a way to gain life. I'm actually okay with them drawing a card for the cost of me saving a little bit. So they have 2 dagger swings. That brings me to 9. Oh, that's depressing. And then they have Shaladrasil. Oh no. Oh no. I think they may have gotten there. Yeah. Bummer. Maybe I should have defiled sooner when they had just those 2 pirates out. That was greedy. Do they see the line? Yeah, I should have used those defiles a lot sooner. I mean, I straight up am dying with both of them in my hand. Oh, ruin the game. Oh well. Yeah, like if I thought about it, like those defiles were straight up like not gonna do anything in future turns because like my mana was held up. Tough. Tough, tough, tough. It's kind of fun grinding Legend, honestly. Those little minute decisions are what matter. And by minute, I mean just straight up not playing Defile for no reason. Smart. Smart guy. Smart guy alert.
Gul'dan versus Uther. I will fight.
Recommend a second harp over the second conflag. I could see it. Really want to find a table flip. It was super good when I last played against a paladin. Alright, well there is just max disrespect like you did. Ignore them and heal and chill. The classic heal and chill. Blood Bloom Part 2. Probably good on that. So they're either on CTA or Librams. Coining makes me feel like CTA. Okay.
Keep on panning.
Cursed Catacombs. I'm gonna hold off on Cursed Catacombs. Just figure out what I need first. So we are a boar away from having the full combo in hand. Crab Rider is terrifying. Ooh. Bat Mask. Okay, we need to figure out what the heck we're doing. It's probably this guy, huh? Alright, well. We are a pig away from winning. So they're trying to figure out how to buff their Crab Rider right now, I imagine. I'm really hoping my Shadowborn can clobber it. Interesting. I'm probably going to Rotten Apple. Holy, they have quite a bit going on over there. I'm actually going to... I'm going to Rotten Apple first. Instantly regret that. Okay. I guess Dark Bomb? Interesting. I was not expecting that to... What the heck could they even have? And now Crusader Aura. Okay. I'm confused. I'm bewildered. I'm, shook, even. So they're gonna clobber me for quite a bit of damage this turn. Unfortunately. And then this will redemption. Okay. defile. I think we need to hit here. Oh, it also draws table flip. That's kind of interesting. And I do kind of want to Plague of Flames this away. They already have defile. Yeah. Let's just make sure they can't do anything. Hidden Wisdom, that's fine.
My hand is too full.
It's actually fantastic. Okay.
My hand is too full.
So I need Boar.
The light dims, but we fight.
One dose solves any problem.
That's fine. So I have a tap. And I'm just the best ever do it, is what we're saying. So I can... Yeah. Okay. And I unfortunately need to hit into their 1/3. Or else I lose. Okay. Kind of awkward, but that's what you need to do. So we've seen one Righteous Protector. They could have another one, which will ruin my day. Okay, cool. No Righteous Protector today. Tour Guide is off limits. So we are gonna pray again for no Righteous Protector.
The iron is mine.
Cool.
It's mine.
Well played.
Ooh. Kinda dicey, kinda dicey. Yeah, is Double Conflag worth it if you have so little minions that you want to target it with? Fellstring is also kind of sick with so Fellstring has the benefit of working with Rotten Apple, Librarian, and Tour Guide. Honestly, with second Harp, do I just want another Tour Guide instead of Mistress of Mixtures? I might. Let's go double Tour Guide, double Harp. Not you. Holy. Yeah, I mean, 2 HP for Defile is a thing, but if I'm needing to set up the 2 HP, if I'm trying to set up Defile with just a Mistress of Mixtures, I feel like that's going to come up less than Tour Guide plus Harp, with me like really committing to Harp. And also, is Dark Bomb good with the table flip dilution? And I think the answer is no. I think Mistress over Bomb is probably where I want to be. I'm in full brewer mode right now. I kind of like that. Bomb can be kind of awkward. Just lower the mana curve. Make it silky, make it smooth. Yeah, we're definitely cooking now. We're definitely grilling up something nice. Something to chew on.
Good
Gul'dan versus
Hmm.
Arana.
This matchup can be tough sometimes.
Determined to win.
Probably quest line.
Your soul
Could also
shall
be.
mine.
It could also be pirates. Let's mulligan as if it's pirates. I don't hate that. Double harp right off the rip. Alright, well. It is not pirates, and I'm regretting my keep decision immensely. Let's go with the harp on 1. Try to save some life, I guess. We're going to tap on 2. Tap on 2. I think that makes sense. It's the most mana efficient play. There's a boar. And then there is the Shadowborn. Table flip in hand, so I need to be aware of that. Sigil. So they're going to be drawing a ton of cards next turn. Flag is not terrible. And we can draw a card off of that one. Table flip, part 2. We'll end the turn. Table flip could be relevant this turn, probably not though. If they try to get a bunch of tokens out, I will, and by tokens I mean these 1/1s, I will table flip it because of Brock Sagar's Last Stand. Little hero power situation. Interesting. Interesting. I think it's a tap table flip. Yep, tap table flip, fracking into yet another fracking. And I'm going to coin out, I think. Ooh. Kind of awkward. I guess we're going to take a Blood Bloom. And Bat Mask will have to bite the dust. Mana burn. Sure. I don't hate that. Could be a lot worse. So it kind of smells like they have the Silent Draw card in their hand. So I want to make sure that that stays in their hand. Plague of Flames. Okay. So we need Bat Mask. And there's the portal. Is that a Paraglide outcasted, or are they trying to overdraw me? It appears it was not outcast, or it was outcasted for my sake. They could have ended the game right there if they wanted to. And did I burn my other Plague of Flames? No, I still have that in hand. Here's a broomstick. Okay. And then a Paraglide that looks like it kind of came from, yeah, the middle of their hand. No Bat Mask. Alright. Luckily, no bat mask. So we're going to table flip. And then we are going to, I think, just Plague of Flames them. And that's all we got. Cool. So if we want to tap next turn, we can. Wings of Hate, rank 2, specifically. I feel like this card... Oh, never mind, I was wrong. Oh, so this is how they're going to get rid of their, something. So they're hoping to find, I guess, a Mana Burn, but Mana Burn doesn't even do it because my combo is so cheap at this point. If I can draw Bat Mask. I have a 2 and 6. And I also have Solarium, Cursed Catacombs left, so like, I'm pretty much guaranteed to get it. They can only really deal me 12 damage at this point with what they currently have available to them. Okay, they're drawing cards. No doubt about that. And they almost have me down to lethal range. I unfortunately need to tap, but then I'm just dead to a Dispose of Evidence. Wait, no, I'm not. I have the stupid harp. Alright, alright, alright. We're cooking. That is wildly unfortunate. Probably the 2 worst draws in my deck. I just needed Solarium, Cursed Catacombs. That is game. I do believe. So I can restore 12. And they have 12, 15. Yeah. Yeah, it's just super lethal for them. That stinks. Alright.
I'm low on cards.
Well, there goes their
I've exhausted my deck.
portal. But I think they still win this one pretty easily. Yeah. Very unfortunate. Bummer. Not sure how I feel about table flip the more I play with it. Alright, so let's get rid of table flip. Maybe even Defile. Just like turbo go for the combo. Like, we don't need these. Domino. I don't mind Domino. Just like the one of Domino. Has no type to it, so Dark Bomb can consistently draw Blood Bloom. The one of Harp. I know it looks crazy, but the more I played with it, I do think it's good. I think it's kind of nice. Let's go back to it. Let's go back to it. Let's go back to it. Let's fully investigate this this build. This build felt pretty crazy because the taunt is relevant. I'm actually going to commit to it harder. We're going to play double Oculus. And we're going to get off the Fell String. We're going to lean on Oculus Furnace Fuel. Which does feel a little on the goofy side. Conflag ×2, I still kind of like. Tour Guide, I don't mind it. So just, you know, just do the combo. Just punch him. Old Merc, I mean, he comes up sometimes. Let's try it. Let's really commit to the Ocular. Glacial Shard is also pretty good. It's like a Mistress of Mixture. It can save you more health. It's also pretty good against fellow Borlocks. So like if I was encountering more Borlocks, that would definitely like be an edge in the mirror match. But if I'm playing like a Glacial Shard version, I'd probably want to go more on the Dorks and maybe even do Eat the Imp. I could definitely see an Eat the Imp build being semi-decent. Probably my last game, by the way. I know. I know, it's sad. It's sad to see it end. Cue the Winnie the Pooh quote. Just be happy it happened. With that, let's find another banger YouTube emoji. Fire flames. Straight up popcorn. Okay, we got our domino effect. A warlock. Okay. So because it's a warlock, we're gonna keep domino effect. We're gonna keep harp actually, and tour guide. That's a nice little bit of a hand. So if it's discard, we have the technology for them. So it seems to be the demon seed. Okay. Heard you loud and clear. Let's go with the librarian to get things started. And then next turn we can go harp, tour guide, tap. Mass P.
Flesh fails.
And then the crystallizer. I am not gonna slay that for you. And then I'm going to box in their head, as one does. So domino effect, I would not have kept it if I knew I was playing against a quest line. But here we are. Decisions to make over there for sure. Definitely pondering their options.
The premiere act. Me.
But straight up fatigue cards. Okay. Heard that. Heard that for sure. There's the boar. Love to see that. Fracking into fracking is what dreams are made of. And then we will pick up a dark bomb for sure. And now our dark bomb is guaranteed to hit Blood Bloom. Okay. Kind of liking where we're at. Another Mass P. So this is going to deal me a little bit of damage, so I can recoup some with the harp. This is a very interesting build. of questline Warlock. So we're gonna go with the Librarian. And I could go Shadowborn, but at the same time I kind of need to find Batmask, but I also have Cursed Catacombs, so odds are I will be able to find it pretty reliably. Yeah, let's roll with that. And Harp with Rotten Apple, I'm feeling pretty good about being able to survive what they're doing over there, because this quest line is just so slow.
And now, the premiere act. Me!
Okay. Gives me something to box into with my Shadowborn. Their mass production.
Flesh fails. Try this time.
Yeah, they're definitely churning through their life total right now. They're spirit bombing their own 4/4, so I can't box into it. It's pretty smart. Cursed Catacombs Part 2. Do I have any way to slay my own 3/3? I do not. So, I guess I can Curse Catacombs for not Batmask. Okay. This will likely find it for me, though. I'm going to draw up to 8 cards here, 9 if I tap. Solarium's not a bad pickup. I'm going to box into their 2/1. No reason to Solarium. No reason really to Rotten Apple. I could Domino Effect my own 3/1. That also allows them to not enter their Raised Dead pool. Yeah. I don't hate that. Okay, so I have almost guaranteed to hit it next time with Cursed Catacombs. I think it would need to be a statistical anomaly for me not to hit it with Cursed Catacombs. That looks to be Tamsin. This is such an oddball list. It kind of reads Reno in a weird way, but like, no, they can't because it has mass production. So it'd be a terrible Reno deck. Okay, 2 Grave Defilers. So yeah, this is definitely not that. Alright, cool. And here is my cool and inventive combination of cards. Nice. No reason not to. Alright, cool. Alright, nice. Not sure how I feel about it. Warlock can go so many different ways. It's actually a really fun deck to build, the 30 card version at least. I haven't really messed with the 40 card version, but I typically like my combo decks to be super focused in 30 cards, so this is the list I kind of like right now. There's a billion ways to build it. Love the Furnace Fuel plus Fracking or Ocular. That's pretty sick. But yeah, cool deck. Warlock. I personally find it cool. I know a lot of people find it kind of lame, but to each their own, as it was. So we did not climb well. We actually climbed very badly. We're at 263, and I was at 195. But you know, that's the nature of the beast. Especially when you're streaming, you're a little distracted. You know, little looking right back and forth. But that's the stream. If you haven't liked already, or if you haven't subscribed, that's what I care about. If you haven't subscribed already, that'd be much appreciated. Like the stream if you're feeling really frisky. I have no Discord to plug. I have no YouTube memberships. Just subscriptions to youtube.com/fruittcg. That's the outro. Have a good one. See ya.